legit. Anything you want.
Why Bitcoin Cash SV is the only top coin rising as crypto crash rolls on. The internecine Bitcoin Cash warfare is not over as SV price starts to rise as BCH falls hard. So you thought the Bitcoin Cash BCH hash war was over? Not so fast. While Bitcoin and the rest of the market has been crashing this weekend, there has been one, perhaps surprising, bright spot amidst the wreckage: Bitcoin Cash SV, the fork coin from the original BCH, which is itself a fork from Bitcoin. Yeah, it's getting silly. Bitcoin Cash SV BCH SV is 3% higher against the dollar at $65 in the past 24 hours and 20% higher against Bitcoin. Compare that to BCH, which is down 21% during the same period to $163, according to CoinMarketCap. BCH is now trading at its all-time lows. Calvin Ayre and Craig Wright get married. Calvin Ayre, pictured above, the multimillionaire behind the CoinGeek mining pool that has been doing the heavy lifting for the SV network, seemed to have declared the end of the hash war, as EWN reported few days ago, backing down from threats of lawsuits against exchanges for assigning the BCH ticker to the official BCH ABC hard fork. The SV camp appear to have given up on the near-term objective of being real Bitcoin Cash, although it was maintaining the long-term goal of being real Bitcoin. With that in mind, CoinGeek and nChain, the startup owned by Craig Wright, have formed a formal partnership on the Terranode project to bring 1 terabyte blocks to the SV chain, to deliver network throughput 7 million transactions per second. If achieved, that would be a network fundamental worth getting out of bed for, assuming the not inconsiderable technical issues can be overcome and that people start using it to buy goods and services. nChain's dev lead Steve Shatters said of the tie-up, "Terranode is my baby." The first prototypical iteration of Terranode was just born after the November 15 hard fork of BCH. As we are watching Bitcoin SV in real-life action, we are studying performance hurdles and building new solutions for the enterprise-class Terranode. He added, "It's time for Bitcoin to grow up and professionalize. We appreciate CoinGeek's support in that journey. Make Bitcoin usable for the world's major enterprises." Hashwar Revisited. Mentioning BCH and BSV is a bit like swearing in the crypto community of late, with the hashwar blamed for triggering the latest crash episode in the crypto bear market. But industry politics and the blame game aside, SV are trying to build something useful. And if prices are anything to go by, then market participants may be taking notice. In truth, the hashwar wasn't actually conclusively won by BCH ABC. As can seen in the chart below from Coindance, the Bitmain-controlled mining pools were emphatically winning the war up until 20th November. Since that date, however, it has been a different story. But a healthy chain does not live or die by hash rate alone. There's other factors such as node density, industry support and adoption to consider. Taking all of those as a whole, pretty much all the major exchanges have decided that BCH ABC is the real BCH. That's fair enough, but what happens if the price of BCH SV rises above BCH? Will they swap? Probably not, as it would create even more confusion than already exists. Crypto's equivalent of share buybacks on the stock market. But there is a bigger question here about how BCH, both versions, are valued and priced given the losses being incurred by the miners. Both the Bitmain and CoinGeek nChain complexes have been losing money on their mining operations, collectively amounting to as much as 10 million, assuming BitMEX research is accurate. According to Coindance, mining on BCH is now 1.1% more profitable than mining Bitcoin. For BCH SV it is a different picture. It is currently 237% less profitable to mine BCH SV than it is to mine Bitcoin. Put that another way, the mining losses in the SV camp are growing while those of BCH are lessening. Sure, the BCH SV mining losses can be offset if the price rises, as it is doing at the moment, although that may not last. The bigger issue though is how miners can indirectly manipulate price through their network activity. CoinGeek, simply by throwing hash rate at the network, has been able to stay in the game long enough to become of interest to day traders, although that, to be fair, was not necessarily the primary objective. And of course the same could be said for Bitmain and Roger Ver's efforts to promote and sustain BCH since inception in August last year. It is somewhat akin to what's been happening in equity markets in the past few years, with companies borrowing money to buy back their shares, thereby artificially pumping the price. Insider dealing crypto style. Before the BCH fork there were rumors about the SV supporters having a lot of hidden hash rate. Hidden or not, here are wider implications for crypto regarding decentralization or the lack thereof that market participants have surely been mulling over in the past few days, with a handful of wealthy individuals able to exercise centralized control. In this unregulated space there are no rules about insider trading, but the suspicions of many, justified or otherwise, were that some insiders may have been positioning to make a killing by selling up before the fork in order to buy back more cheaply later. A source at nChain has hinted in comments to Ethereum World News that this may well have been the case. On fork day, 15th November, our source revealed, sold all my crypto before a few days ago. All out war. We're sick happy to see the price of both BTC and all BCH forks plummet short term. If you want to know more about CoinGeek and presumably nChain's plans for upgrading the SV network, or just to pick up some gossip, CoinGeek's conference agents in London on 28th November running to 30 November. Only problem is the tickets are priced between £800 minus £1,500, so you might need to ask one of your billionaire mining buddies to help with costs.